Hey, want to see some magic? Welcome, ladies and gents. Before we get into the nitty gritty, magic. Joe, you're up. 3 coins. Quarter. Nickel. And a dime. Just left of that $600 I got last month. Welcome back. Welcome to episode 2 of this social, entertainment experiment we're doing here. Hope you like the first trick. The last one that we'll do at the end, I think it's one of my favorites. But, of course, we're going to do a little monologue here. Now, just in case you didn't see the first one, this is going to be ever evolving. So it won't always just be me on the mic, like I'm Jerry Seinfeld. There will be guests. Sometimes we'll play games. We'll keep it interesting. But let's see. Today, actually, Joe, you know what I'm going to talk about today? I want to talk about my internet activity, but only the activity between 8 a.m. and 11:15 p.m. Okay, and I'm talking about just like social media and going down like the rabbit hole of YouTube and stuff like that. But first, social media. All right. Now, Joe, you're a guy. Now you have Instagram. Do you follow fitness models?
1000%.
All right.
Those are my favorite.
As do I, and unfortunately, for that reason, I can't check my Instagram in public. But I don't know if this is why, but do you ever get like the request messages? It's like some random profile, and you go in and it says, check out my photos or 18 only contact. Literally, there's one that, and this is a repeating theme. I love sucking dick. Click the link. I'm like, interesting. But I get that a lot, and I mean, obviously, I ignore it because, thank you, but I'm not that handsome. So, there's always a link, and I don't click it because let's be honest, it's like phishing. It's trying to steal my information, trying to get me to send money in return for whatever. Photos, it's basically OnlyFans, but for pirates, basically. But I get a lot of those, and I think it's because of who I follow. Like if I like a photo and it's like a porn star, then all of a sudden like, oh hey, click this link for my sexy photos. I'm like, not today, Satan. But yeah, that's social media, and then like what you said, I follow fitness models, and I can't check my Instagram. Like if I go to CVS, I'm standing in line. I can't go through Instagram because this is a lot of booty shaking. Yeah. No. No, it's crazy. Must have missed those posts. Anyway, then there's Twitter, Snapchat, all that fun stuff. Mostly Instagram. That's my jam, or TikTok. Yeah. TikTok, it's a lot of, let's be honest, it's mostly girls just doing dances. Like, oh, they're so talented. But, so that's like in between 8 and 10 in the morning to social media and dodging scams and all that fun stuff. But do you remember Vine? I miss Vine, dude, so much. Because I think that was the beginning, that was like what TikTok was. At least, that was the original TikTok, because it was a 6-second videos, this fun little skits. It wasn't even necessarily overly sexualized. Not that I mind, but it wasn't like, oh, hey, here's a dance that everyone's going to do. Every e-girl is going to do with an anime voice in the back. But I go down the rabbit hole of YouTube and I watch old Vines. That's what I like to do. Like, you watch inspirational stuff, I watch old Vines. Like, exactly. I like those old jokes. Like, what are those? What are those? It's for shoes. If you're a Zoomer watching this. I think it was like every time like something came, like when Pokemon Go became a thing, that new Star Wars movie when it was new. But I go down a rabbit hole. I'm like, oh my god, I was in college, I had hopes and dreams. I'm doing them now, but still, it was like wasn't worried about crippling student loan debt. But speaking of rabbit hole of YouTube, I watch the Vines, but sometimes I just like start off with a random subject, like 50 tips to get a flat stomach or whatever the hell. Then you go down some ASMR videos, and if you don't know what ASMR is, it's supposed to be relaxing. And it's supposed to be like, when you you get goosebumps, you get that tingling sensation. That's what it's supposed to do. But it's always like, you want me to give you goosebumps? Oh, the audience. Okay. So basically, a lot of it consists of a microphone. Usually someone a little better looking than me. And you go, okay, guys, we're going to do some ASMR. And then they go, they're like doing Morse code, which is probably because like someone's making them do this. Like, help me. But like, seriously, like it's a lot of, and it's mostly just like the whispering. They do that. I don't know if this is bugging anybody. And sometimes there's themes. Like you got the devil, like, hello, I'm Satan. Or crazy girlfriend's like, oh, you're awake. I'm creeping a lot of people out right now. Hey, some more. There is. Yeah, I mean, it's mostly like cards. It would be like, okay, today we're gonna play with a deck of cards. There you go. Example. But so I start with that. Sometimes it'll just be like watching someone build something. So it's just, you just go down that rabbit hole, and then I fall asleep, and I wake up, and it's like a man in India making a big ass pool. I'm like, what the fuck? And you go back to your history, like, what the hell was I watching? I think if you watch my history on YouTube, you would judge me more on that than my actual web browser history, because that's just like, what? That's what Vinny's into. See, I'm all flustered now. Yeah. But so I go down that rabbit hole, and then just like random Google searches, because you know how like every time you want to figure something out, you gotta Google it. Like, who was in that movie? Who used to sleep with that person? Who got that thing stuck up their ass and went to Starbucks with it? I don't know that. I'm sure that happened. Probably like in Florida. What else? I mean, a lot of magic content I absorb because I'm a magician. If you guys haven't figured that out. I actually do want to talk about this one thing. So, obviously, majority of the content I watch on YouTube, it's mostly magic based. Like some of it's like gaming, anime, stuff like that, but definitely more like magician geared content. And there's actually a channel, I don't remember the name of it, maybe we'll do a reaction video one of these days, where basically they talk about how magicians have sold their souls to the devil and gain demonic powers to do card tricks. It's really crazy, dude. Like they'll be like, oh, they joined the Illuminati. They they use a demon to do whatever the effect or the trick is. And they'll show examples. They'll show Chris Angel, David Blaine, Copperfield, and some like lesser known ones like Justin Flom, Dynamo. That's actually my goal. One day I want to be on one of those videos because it is fucking funny. Well, it's not. No, seriously. And people always ask me like, "Oh, is magic real? Are you like, do you sell your soul to the devil?" Like, if I'm going to sell my soul, it won't be for the ability to do card tricks or do any other magic trick. It'll be literally to, I don't know, become president, you have all the money in the world, or just cooler abilities than just like, hey, is this your card? I don't know what that's about. That's in the thumbnail. It's gonna be like this. I think it was Dane Cook. That was one of his bits, like back in the day when people cared about him. Magicians. That that's the only job where you can be extra and it's cool. It's like, I'm running on very low sleep, so I'm unusually energetic today. But back to the demonic magician stuff. They'll show you like, oh, this guy is clearly using demon forces to do this, whatever the trick is. And here's the thing, that trick you can get for like $20 at a magic shop. So at any point that I've gone to a magic shop, I don't remember actually having to sign anything in blood. I might have overlooked that in the receipt. All purchases are final. Soul will be collected at time of death. But so what else? So trying to keep it internet themed today. You don't get a lot of his pop-ups anymore. You remember pop-ups? Yeah. I mean, they're sneaky pop-ups now. They're the ads in like your social media. Like right now, I mentioned. I think we talked about anal bleaching earlier. More on that later. I'm sure I'm going to get like a spa notification on Instagram. I was like, oh, do you want to feel like a fresh flower? Want to feel like you're sitting on air? I'm like, you heard me. They're listening. They're listening now. But it's never for like the fun stuff. Hot singles near me. I never see ads for that. Well, I do, but not free, of course. It's like, oh, enter your social security and send us 25 Bitcoins and you'll meet these hot singles. I'm like, oh, okay. Do you take Dogecoin? Because those are coming up. Yeah, I mean, I can't afford Bitcoin now. Fuck that bullshit. I'll take with Dogecoin when they're less than a cent. Dogcoin? No, it's Doja. Okay, dog, Doja if you're French. Is it the Doja coin? But I think I covered a lot of stuff right now in just a short period of time. ASMR, I wasn't even planning to talk about that, but Dogecoin, ass bleaching, yeah, it's all connected. You go from Vine to ass bleaching. That's how it starts. But yeah, I mean, listen, if you never saw Vine back in its heyday, I just YouTube Vine compilations. A lot of it's just like random stuff that people obviously uploaded, and others are like actual skits, and they're funny. They're like back when the internet was becoming a thing, making a living, making content, being completely ridiculous. But so with that said, Joe, I think it's time to do a magic trick. What do you think? Let's do it. So to close out today, I'm going to show you guys a little magic trick because why not? Now, fun fact, a lot of magicians are banned from casinos. I'm not banned yet. Probably after this goes out, I probably will be. But I'm going to show you why anyone who knows me doesn't play cards with me. Let's see. We're going to use 4 playing cards. We're going to use the 4 aces. We got 2, 3, and 4. There we go. And we'll put it out just like that. And here's how I want to do it. I'm gonna pretend we're playing a game with. Well, I'm playing a game with 3 other people. Okay. Here's what we'll do. For 12 cards. That should be enough. There we go. And there we go. All right. So here's a demonstration. Now I have friends who used to invite me to poker, not anymore, and this is why. That's the first one. Next one. Pretty simple. 4 playing cards. No more ace. Now, did this twice already. Third time, a little tricky because now you, Joe, now you know what's going to happen. So I gotta be very careful. Right? This was going to do a little move real quick. Nothing happened. I'm going to do it again. Put the ace right there. Now, this right here, what just happened, that's not why people don't play cards with me. The reason people don't play cards with me is because I never lose. Ta-da! All right, guys, I hope you enjoy that. I hope you enjoy the magic. Joe crapped himself with the last one. And so that's episode 2. Hope you guys like it. We're gonna keep doing this as long as we can. Now, if you want to see more, follow me on Instagram. And my Instagram tag is the same as my TikTok, because I actually do a lot of TikToks. More of this, but with lip syncing. And donate to my Cash App if you like it. If you want to see more, because this is not cheap to do. But yeah, good night.